And turn this up. How's my volumes? You good? Go, right. Thought he was going to start doing a timer. It's like, no, don't time yet. Okay, so squats when you're ready. Sit your bum back and down. Oh, click, click, click. So down and then stand up. So sitting your bum back behind you. Yeah, this is confusing me now because this song is the start of one of my interval things. So I'm waiting for the guy to go, exercise 1 in 4, 3. Okay, let's go for 4 more here. So 4, 3, 2, last one, then side to side with your lunges. Oh, my legs are killing me after classes this week. So out to the side, back to the centre, and then the other way. If you want to, you can reach across. That's it. So if you're feeling nice and energetic, you can add a little hop in the middle if you want to. Entirely up to you. That's it. So let's go 3 more each side. So this is 3, 2, 1 more each way, and then we're going to roll down towards your toes and back up. So stick your hips up towards the ceiling. So you're going to get that stretch at the back of your legs as you reach down and then up. So don't worry about how low you go, just make sure you're getting that stretch at the back of your legs. We're going to go for 3 more, and then we're going down onto the floor. So this is 2. On your next one, bring yourself down onto the floor, so plank position. We're going to alternate, bringing your foot to the side of your hand, and then back, and the other way. So trying to open up your hips. Just go nice and slowly. Don't worry how far you come forwards, don't force it. You're just trying to get that nice stretch across your hips. Let's go for 2 more each side. Oh, I'm getting warm. So 1 more each way. And then very slowly roll yourself back up. So let your head come up last. And then we're going to alternate lunges forwards. If you prefer going backwards, go backwards. So keep them relatively small just while we are warming up. If you want to, bring the arms up. That's it. So 2 more each way. Last one each side. And then take the feet wide. We're going to twist across. So reaching across. A little bit of a bend in the knees as you reach. You can reach down for your toes if you prefer. Start to speed this one up so we're getting a little bit warmer. So we're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up. Just have a little twist side to side. So release your heel as you twist. Okay, just 1 more each side. And then give your arms a circle or shoulders a circle. And then forwards. And then swing up and down. So grab yourself a quick drink. We're doing 4 rounds. Each round is 5 minutes. Is it 5 minutes? Yes. We're doing upper body, lower body, and then repeating them again. So if you want to use your weights, you can. If you want to stick with resistance bands, go for it. Some of them you'll have to do resistance bands for. So we're going to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I'm going to get the music going. I can't remember how long the intro is. So the first one is going to be the band pulls like that. And hit 2 work out 4. So keep your feet moving. Grab that drink if you want one. Let me just find the right music for us. Right, bear with me a second. I might be timing this myself. It's decided we don't need to save that one that you use. Hit 2. Oh, I know, I'm on the wrong app. Bear with me a sec. Tell you what, while you're waiting for me, go down in your squats and press ups. So you're going to do 10 squats, 8 press ups, 6 squats, drop down in 2. So as soon as you're ready, you're going to go for 10 squats. So just keep your feet moving. while I just get the right app up. So 10 squats and then 8 press-ups. Oh, that's another one. Good job. So nice and quickly with these ones, I think I found the right music. What are you trying to see? Cool, so finish up on the one that you're doing. And then this is going to be our workout. So as soon as he counts us in, how's the volume? Are we good? Yeah, so grab your bands. Let's do it. So pull the band and then release it off. Is that too loud or is it okay? It's okay? So you're going to pull the band and then release it in. So keep your shoulders down. You're trying to make sure the band hits you across the chest. So arms stay straight and you're going to control it in and then back out again. So again, make sure you're breathing. If you don't want the breather, just carry on going. So if you don't want the 40-second rest, just carry on with this while I'm demonstrating the next exercise. So let him count down. So take a breather if you're taking one. Your next one is going to be bicep curl. So depending on what your band is like, you're either going to stand on it with one foot or both. You're going to curl up and then back down. If your band's really tight like mine is, you might find that you need to kneel down on it and do it from there instead. Okay? Let's go. So tuck your elbows in. So you're coming up and then slowly down. So slowly up and slowly down. So if you'd rather use your weights, just use your weights. Just keep those elbows tucked in. So you're coming up and then down. That's it. So tummy drawn in. And make sure here, you're not just letting go. So it's up slowly and down slowly. Keep going with that one. So let him count down. Well done. Okay, so back to your bands if you've used the weights. You're doing your triceps. So you're going to take it behind your back like this. So I've got hold of one hand, so one end with my top hand. Other hand's going to come back. This bottom one's going to stay still. I'm going to straighten that top arm. Okay, so keep this arm still in the lower back. Tuck this elbow in. You're going to straighten and then control it down. So just do one side. That's it. Make sure you draw your tummy in. This one's going to be the burner. So it's up and then down. So just have a little check. Your elbow's not out here. It's tucked in. So like up. Good job. Keep this going. Is it burning yet? It's getting mine. Just have my arm in the air. That's it. Keep this one going. So we're going to do the other side next. So not yet. Oh, ow. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So switch it over. So other hand up in the air. Opposite hand taking hold of the band behind you. Bottom hand's going to stay still. We're going to straighten the top arm when he counts us in. We are ready. Okay, let's go. So straighten that arm and then down. So you make this harder by holding the band closer together. So if I held down here, it's going to make it easier. If I hold up here and make the band tighter, that's going to make it harder. So again, keep that elbow tucked in so we're not sticking it out to the side. It's keeping tucked in. And breathe. Good job. So draw that tummy in. So again, we're not arching back here. We're staying upright. Hopefully it's not getting too tangled up in your hair. Let him count down. Well done. We've got 2 more exercises on this round before we get a longer rest. You're going to take the band underneath one foot. Take both ends of it into the opposite hand. So you're in a bit of a forward position here and we're going to row. So let me show you from that side. Tuck the elbow in and we're rowing here. Okay, so pulling back and then release. So elbow tucks in and your back needs to stay nice and straight. So we're not sticking the elbow out here, it's tucked in. So we're not in a lunge, we're just sort of stepping back. And keep your back straight. So what I don't want is rowing like this or like that. You need to have your back in its neutral position. Pull that elbow in and then control it as it comes back down. So again, make this harder by holding further down or easier by holding further up if there's any band left to hold. So up and down. We'll do one more this side. Well done. We're going to switch legs and switch arms. Once we've done this one, that's round one done. So step back with the other foot, roll your shoulder blades back and down, draw your tummy in, and we're going to be rowing and pulling that elbow back. That's it. So back straight, pull, and release. So tuck that elbow in. So if you prefer, you can do this with your weights instead if you want to. So pull, and then down. So making sure you're leaning into this one. So we're not standing up. We're leaning into it. Set, and then pull. Good job. Keep drawing that tummy in. Good job. Almost there. Well done. If you don't want the rest, you've got 45 seconds. If you don't need a breather, get down on the floor and you're going to do abs instead. So make sure you've got your mat handy because we're going to use it for the last 3 exercises on this next round. So we're doing our lower body next. Okay, Lauren? Good?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I was just going to say your music's gone.
Oh,
it's gone really, really quiet.
Is that better? Yep, cool. I can never tell if it's like deafening me, but not you. Okay, so next one. We're going to stand on the band. Take hold of it in both hands. We're doing our RDL. So soften your knees, your bum goes back, and then you stand up. Okay, so send your hips back, and then stand up. So hips go back so you feel that stretch, and then stand up. So shoulder blades stay together, and your back stays straight. So what we're not doing is that. That's not getting my legs. So send your hips back until you feel that stretch, and then pull to stand up. So again, make it harder by making your band tighter. So it's hips back, draw your tummy in, and then stand up. Push down, and then squeeze. That's it. Good job. Okay, if you've got those loop bands, you can use them for this one. We're going to do our squat walk. You can do this without your band if you want to. If you can tie a knot in your band, you can, but it's quite hard to get them undone. So we're going to squat down, and we're going to shuffle to the side. You're then going to stand up and do the same going the other way. Okay, so down into your squat, and then go into the side. Draw your tummy in. So if you want to have your loop bands on, you can. You make this harder by not standing up. So drawing your tummy in, keep your shoulder blades drawn together. We're not rounding our back. That's it, a little bit lower if you can. So again, check here that you're not doing this. So shoulder blades drawn together, and then side to side. It's hard without the band, isn't it? Let him count down. Ooh, well done. Okay, grab your bands. We're just going to have them over your head this time. So if this makes you feel too wobbly, just bring the band in front instead. So band over your head, and we're going to alternate lunges. So have a little bit of tension on the band, but you're not pulling on it too tight. If you don't want it over your head, just have it in front. Okay, so forwards or backwards. Into your lunge, step in, and alternate sides. So keep those feet so they're on hip width apart. They're on train tracks, I was trying to say. So forwards or backwards. Keep those shoulder blades drawn together. We're still getting them working. That's it. So band is up here, so not here. It's drawn back slightly, if you can. Good job. If it gets too much, just bring your arms down. And then really nice control. Let him count down. Well done. Bring yourself down onto the floor. So again, if you've got your loop band, you can use it for this one. we're doing our clamshells. So lay onto one side. Imagine you've got your back against the wall. Keep your feet on that wall. Draw your knees up. You're going to open and close. So keep your hips back. So we're not rocking back into our hips. We're lifting and lowering. So your feet stay touching, opening and then closing. If you want to make it a bit harder, if you've got your weight handy, hold your weight onto the side of your hip and lift and lower there. So really squeeze into the outside of your bum cheek. So you can feel this all the way around your hips as well. That's it. So don't worry about how high you're going because you don't want to tip back. So last one. Good job. Same thing. Switch over. So doing the other side. So lay yourself down. Imagine your back's against that wall. Feet are touching the wall, so they're in line with your back. Then we're going to lift and lower that top leg. So hips stay back. You're going to lift and then lower back down. So feet stay touching and really squeeze into the outside of your hip. Again, if you want to hold your weight there, you can. If you're using your resistance bands, you can wrap it around your leg. So slowly up, slowly down. Good job, keep this going. There's only one more exercise after this one. Wow. So one more. Okay, roll over onto your back. Grab your band if you're using one, or you can have your weights on your hips if you prefer. We're going to do your shoulder bridges. So you can have your band held over your hips to add a bit of resistance if you want to. So we're going to lift and then lower. If you prefer, have your weight on your hips, or you can do it without. So feet hip width apart, let's go. Then lift and lower. So try and hold the band on the floor so you've got a bit of resistance. Just squeeze your glutes, push into your heels. It's up and then down. If it starts to cramp the backs of your legs, just walk your feet out slightly. So really squeeze your bum as hard as you can and then lower back down. So you're going to get a longer rest again after this one. Oh, I can feel that. I don't know about you. So do one more. Ooh, well done. Okay, we are repeating all of that. So we're going back to round one. We're doing upper body again, and then lower body again, and then that's us done for today. So remember, if you want to do some abs in between, you're welcome to, or just take a breather. We're all good? Are you warm yet, Linda? No. I feel that I'm not taking my jumper off today, I don't think. Okay, so we're going back to our band pulls first. So it's band pulls and then bicep curls. So again, make it harder by holding tighter, or easier by holding a bit looser. Shoulders back and down, let's go. So you're going to pull and then control it back in. So arms are staying straight and you need to breathe as you do it. So squeeze those shoulder blades together so the band's going to hit you across your chest and then control it back in. So as I say, what I don't want is for you to pull here and then just sort of let it spring back. So controlling it both directions. So keep those shoulders away from your ears. Keep breathing. Nearly there for this one. It's sneaky, isn't it, these ones? They're harder than they look. Well done, have a little breather. So we're going into your bicep curls. So kneeling down if you need to. I'm just going to use my other bands. So if you've got one of these ones instead, you can stand inside it. Make sure you stand, whatever one you're doing, make sure you stand on it well so it's not going to ping you in the face. So make it as hard or as easy as you want to. Use your weights if you prefer. And then let's go. So slowly up, slowly down. So a little bit of softness in your knees so you're not tempted to swing. So slowly up, slowly down. So using your resistance bands, you feel your abs working as well. So really brace your core, but don't hold your breath. So all the way up, all the way down. So again, don't just let it go. It needs to be nice and slow coming down as well. Well done, nearly there for this one. And then it's triceps.
Take a 20-second rest in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done. Okay, so triceps are next. You're going to take your band behind you. If you prefer, just use your weights and do it here instead. That's fine. So take hold of the top of the band with one hand. Somewhere further down the band with the other hand. Hold that bottom arm still. And then, getting all tangled, straighten that top arm. So you should really feel it here. So it's slowly up, slowly down. Oh, it's hurting already. So keep that elbow tucked in nice and tight. So pull and down. Again, try and make sure that you're not arching your back. Just careful you don't get your head tangled up with this band. I don't know if it hurts from doing this or just having your arm in the air, or both. So go for one more. Well done, give the arm a little shake off. We're going to do the same on the other side. So take hold of the band at the top with the opposite hand. Other hand but further down in the lower, in your lower back. Tuck your elbow in. And then we're going to straighten that arm. So straighten up and then down. Yep. So tummy drawn in, elbow tucked in. And breathe. That's it. So just keep checking that elbow's not sticking out here somewhere, it's staying tucked in. And then it's all the way up, all the way back. So again, make it harder by holding tighter. If it's too much, hold it a bit looser. We've just got the rowing on both sides to do on this round. Last one. Oh, ow. Okay, so step onto your band. Use the other one, I think. If you've got a band like this, you'd stand on the middle of it and hold both ends like that. So step onto your band with one foot, holding both ends in the other hand. You can use your weights if you prefer. Back is straight, and then tuck your elbow in. So you're going to row, and then down. Again, make sure you control it. And again, you should feel your tummy working to stabilize this. So elbow tucked in, as you pull, and then control it back down. Make sure you breathe. Oh, it's burning. Good job. So elbow tucks in, pull as far back as you can, and then release it back down. One more. Good job. Switch feet, switch hands. So again, make sure you've stood on it well so it's not going to ping at you. So you're going to hinge forward. Keep that back nice and straight, shoulder blades drawn together, and then we're going to row. Okay, so let's do it. So pull back, and then control it back down. So pull, and release. So again, tummy drawn in, back stays nice and straight. Oh, it's building up now. You'll never look at an elastic band the same way again. So nearly there for this one. We're going to get a longer rest after this and then one more round.
Take a 45-second rest in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done. So you got 45 seconds. There's only 5 minutes left. So 5 of our lower body exercises, and then that's us done for the day. So we're starting off with our RDLs, which is that one. So when you're doing this first one, imagine there's a wall behind you and you're trying to stick your bum on the wall. So we're not leaning forward like that, you're sending your hips back. So step onto your bands.
Your training continues.
Take hold of one end in each hand. Stand tall to start with. Draw your tummy in, hips go back, and then stand up. So back till you feel a stretch, and then squeeze to stand up. So really sit your bum back behind you. So as I say, we're not just leaning forwards like that. Your hips need to go back. So send your hips back, and then squeeze to stand up. Shoulder blades draw together. So you should really get that stretch at the back of your leg before you stand up. There's a little bit of softness in your knees, but we're not squatting. So it's hips back, and then squeeze.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job. So if you've got your loop bands and you want to use them, get them around your knees. We're doing our squat walk. So you're going to go down into your squat, keep your shoulder blades drawn together. You're going to walk to the side and then back.
4, 3.
Okay, let's go. So squat down, shoulder blades drawn together, tummy drawn in, and then step into the sides. If you want to make it harder, don't stand up in between. If you need to reset when you get to the end, do it. That's it. Go as low as you can. Keep those tummies drawn in, and breathe. That's it. So just keep checking that you're not rounding like this. So keep that back straight.
Take it 20
So let him count down.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo, well done. We're on our alternating lunges, and then we're down on the floor for the final 3. So you can have your hands in the air if you want to, or just have them down, whatever you need to do. So we're going to do forwards or backwards. So set your shoulders, pull them back, and then we're going to alternate lunges. Let's go. So feet on those train tracks, so we're not coming in narrow, and then keep your chest lifted. So really draw those shoulders back and down, so you like kind of sit them in the back pockets. So you're getting a bit of shoulder workout as well. We're trying to hide with lunges. So if it starts to get your arms, just hold it front here instead, or just have them down, whatever you need. That's it, almost there. Let him count down. So one more. Well done. We've got clamshells and then glutes to do. So bring yourself down onto your mat. So use your bands around your knees if you want to. So you're going to lay down on one side. Have your knees bent, feet are in line with your back. You're going to lift that top knee and then lower it back down. Hold your weight onto your side if you want to. And breathe. So again, just make sure you're not going too far back. If you lift your leg too high, you're going to rock back, which you don't want. So hips need to stay stacked. That's it. So feet stay together. Squeeze your glutes as you lift and lower down. Keep your tummy muscles switched on. That's it.
Take a 20-second rest. In 4, 3, 2.
Well done. Switch sides. We've got the other side of this one. Then glute bridges. And then we're done for the day. So lay yourself down. Make sure your feet are in line with your back. So they're not over here or back there. They're like you're resting against the wall. And then we're going to lift and lower. So slowly up, slowly down. Squeeze your glutes as you lift. So you should feel it all the way around your hips. And keep your tummy braced as well. So keep this going. So slowly up, slowly down, really nice and controlled. Wow. I'm hoping you're feeling it as much as me. My glutes are on fire. So let him count down, then we have one final exercise. Well done. Roll yourself over onto your back. So use your band if you want to, so you'd have your band over your hips, or you can rest your weights onto the front. So if you're holding the band, you're going to hold it down at the sides We're going to lift and lower. So this is your final exercise for today. So feet hips width apart, let's go. So lift, squeeze your glutes, lower back down. So you've either got your weight, you're either doing it with, like me with nothing there, or you've got your weights on your hips, or you've got your band across and you're holding it down at the side. So squeeze, lift up nice and high, lower down. Remember, if your legs start to cramp, walk your feet away. So you got about 20 seconds. Just lift and squeeze, and then lower down. Good, nearly there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Done.
Your workout is complete. Well done.
Well done. Okay, slowly stand yourself up. Grab a quick drink, we'll have a really quick stretch, and then you're done. So bring yourselves up. Bye, Linda. So lean on something if you need to. You're going to grab hold of one foot, knees together, and then hips come forwards until you feel a stretch at the front of your leg. So I would definitely do some more stretching if you feel a bit sore after that one. So we're just going to do a quick stretch now. Okay, release that one off. Do the other side. So grab the other foot, knees together, and send your hips forwards. Again, lean onto something if you need to. Oh, my legs are so sore after that. Okay, release that one off. So send one heel back into the floor. Drive it down and then lean into it until you feel a stretch. As you're doing that, bring one arm across your body and draw it towards you. So you're stretching calf of one leg and your arm as well. That's it. Then switch sides. Take the other leg back. Heel down into the floor. Lean into it. Opposite arm across and draw it towards you. That's it. Step in. Just reach up over your head. So stretch up nice and tall. Lean across to one side. And then the other side. And then tall as you can, really stretch up. Drop it down. And you're done. Well done. So if you're watching on replay, let me know what you think of it. And I shall see you for our next one.